everyone! Welcome to the channel dedicated to sharing the profound insights and wisdom of Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. If you're new here, you're in for a journey that expands your mind and consciousness, bringing you closer to understanding the messages from the fifth density Andromedan extraterrestrials. For those returning, we're grateful for your continued support. Before we dive into today's enlightening content, we have a small favor to ask. If you find value in the knowledge shared in this video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us amplify Alex Collier's message, allowing us to reach a larger audience with these vital messages. We'd also love to hear from you, so please engage with the comments below. Whether it's a question, your thoughts, or even just an emoji for the sake of engagement, every comment counts. We read every single comment, and your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Additionally, if you'd like to support us further, consider giving a super thanks tip by clicking the heart with the $sign. This small gesture allows us to continue bringing you more of Alex's messages, unfiltered and directly from his lifelong experiences with the Andromedans. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
Do you know if there are advanced civilizations in Inner Earth who may be working with the Alliance? Has Moranae ever mentioned that the A's or Galactic Federation representatives are in contact with them? All you do.
Okay. Thanks, James, for putting that up, because JP, you faded away. Yes, there are advanced civilizations that are working with the Alliance. They are working from the inside out. We are working from the outside in. Yes, but that is not my lane to discuss. That is not my lane to discuss. If I were you, I would pay attention to Dr. Sala's relationship with special forces groups, Space Force groups that are sharing information with him directly. There has already been soft disclosure about groups that are in the Earth, not just the ant people, but other groups. That's their lane. And you're going to want to pay attention there, because that's where the information, my understanding, that's where the information is going to come from. Okay? And it's very, very valid, and it's very, very solid. We've never been alone. If we had been, we'd have all been gone by now. So we've had guardians, both from within this inside and from boots on the ground. We've had guardians helping us, protecting us, doing what they could to guide us, to give us hope, to give us light, to give us knowledge until we were ready. And until a plan could be put into motion to remove the regressives without losing humanity. It's complicated, guys. It's been really complicated. But we're almost there. We're almost there. So don't give up. Absolutely don't give up. Don't fall into despair. That's what they want. Don't do it. Okay? There's nothing there for us. It only feeds them. We have every reason to be hopeful. Every reason to be.
Are the A's, asked Lisa, pleased with humanity's progress?
Yeah. We are coming along. They knew we could. They always knew we could. But they needed other races that have had long-term physical relationships with us. Those lines that had very strong genetic links to us to step forward. So in the background, what they've done is they've encouraged these other star nations to become more involved and to step forward. And their assistance was, not only guidance, but also help with implementation of strategies that would make this work. And those races that have stepped forward and will step forward when it's time, such as the Arcturians, the Syrians, the inner Earth races, the Pleiadian groups, and some of the other groups, the Procyons and other groups that have that are here helping and assisting. Whether it's here Ganymede or Mimas, even some of the Anunnaki, some of the benevolent Anunnaki groups, Orion groups. There's some benevolent Orion groups that can now assist without fear of being destroyed themselves. That have been vetted, okay? They've been vetted. They deserve a great deal of thanks and appreciation as well. And humanity will have those opportunities to thank them for the assistance and the mentoring. But understand the mentoring will at some point end, and we will be expected to stand on our own. That's how this works. So that's the ultimate goal here, is for us to stand on our own and to become part of the galactic community. So they're not saviors. So don't give your power away, because they'll back off. It's not what they want. It's not what this is about. Okay? So just resign ourselves. Let's be resolute about the idea that this is about us, not about them. This is about us. So we have to keep focused on that it's about us.
Hi, Alex. In previous webinars, you mentioned that the A's and GFW considered 80% of humanity to be awake. Do they see a sufficient portion of humanity connecting with each other as well? Thank you, James and JP.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so. I think that there are a lot more people awake and aware of what's going on, or know that something's wrong. It's just many people are holding their cards close because they're concerned about what their own families are going to think. They're unsure how to discuss it or even bring the topic up, because they don't want to appear as a kook or a nut. Those of us who got past that are doing webinars or on YouTube or Rumble. We got past worrying about what people think. But I think that there's a lot more people that are awake that are aware of what's going on. I do, and so do the A's. If it's 80% of the population, that would be basically the core group of the really good, solid human beings on this planet. It's always been said that 10 to 20% is enough to create disharmony, especially when they're in positions of power. I think that's the number. I think that's the number. And I think that's the number that's now being targeted by the White Hats for removal. Now, it could be lower than that at this point. Sarge has some good contacts, and Sarge says that one of his contacts told him that the military prison in Greenland is at capacity. And capacity for that particular facility is 100,000. That is a lot of folks. That's a lot of folks. Now we're not talking about Guantanamo. We're not talking about Diego Garcia. We're not talking about some of the other facilities that we know exist around the world. That are holding inmates. So, again, I'm going to say this. I don't believe we're in a delay. I think things are moving very, very quickly. Those of us that are awake and have been awake for decades, we're like, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we want it. We want to see things happen quicker. I get that. But remember, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So there is a plan. It's being rolled out the way it's going to be done. This is just how it's going to be done. Okay? Let's be grateful for the disclosures that we're seeing now. Okay, 10 years ago, there wasn't any of this. There was none of this. Today, if you look to the left, you're missing disclosure on the right. If you look to the right, you're missing disclosure on the left. There's so much going on. Let's be grateful for that. All right? And let's try to share the disclosure that is coming out with the knuckleheads, or those members of our family who appear to still be asleep. Whether they choose to delete it or not is entirely up to them. But, you know, if you love them from a distance, at least try to share the information with them. You just never know.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it insightful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. If you have any questions relating to today's video, please also leave them below. We read all the comments and take on board what our viewers have to say about Alex Collier's work. Remember, your support helps Alex Collier's knowledge and the messages from the Andromedans reach more people. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can give us a super thanks tip by clicking the heart icon with a $sign. It really helps our team bring you more content. Also, be sure to visit alexcollier.org to sign up for our regular email newsletter. It's the best way to stay updated with the latest news, exclusive content, and upcoming live webinars. For the latest insights from Alex Collier, check out alexcollier.live. And if you want to explore over 250 past webinars, head over to alexcollier.tv. Thank you for being a part of this journey and supporting Alex Collier's work. We couldn't do this without you, and we're genuinely grateful for your support. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. If you would like to see the Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.